It's been a while since I've done this.
It's like riding a bike, though. You got it.
Okay.
Real quick. A lot of you have been asking where Grace is, and we've just been really busy. But we're about as happy as can be, like, being together. And she was like, I haven't daily vlogged in a while. And I was like, you should go for it. Because we had kind of a hard day. Not like a hard day for us, just like a hard day in general. And I was like, tell the people about it. They always have really good advice.
That's true. That's what happened. Yeah, I don't know. I just, she's been daily vlogging a lot while I'm at work. I have a real job. Like, I have like a very regular job, and it's very demanding. Work can be tough sometimes, guys. So, I'm going to rant a little bit. So, Ash and I have been in the process of trying to plan the wedding. It is proving to me much more difficult than we anticipated, which is very frustrating because all I want to do is have a nice wedding with the love of my life and marry her human. And apparently every single time we think we found the place and about to commit to the day, they're like, just kidding, it's $10,000 more than we told you it was going to be.
She's not exaggerating, literally.
Like an actual $10,000 more.
Like, we'll get a quote from them, and it'll be X amount of money. And then we'll go to, like, get them on the phone, because none of them will talk to us on the phone. All they want to do is email really slowly.
Yeah.
And then, which is super unprofessional, you should, if you're, like, at work, you should answer your email in, like, 45 minutes. Yeah. Not, like, in 3 days.
Unless you're Ash and Mardell business.
That's true. But yeah, so we'll get a quote from them, and we'll finally get them on the phone, and we'll finally be like, we're ready to do it, so what are we committing to? And they'll be like, we forgot to tell you that there is a site fee, and it's $10,000. And we're like, a site fee? We're paying a wedding fee and a reception fee. And they're like, yeah, but if you want to book the space, it's $10,000. And I'm like, well, that you should have started with that, because obviously we need the space.
We're not that's not like included.
The ground isn't included.
You know, you can hover.
You can
fly. Hover. We'll just grab our jetpacks.
Yeah, there's just all these things that you like would be like, well, obviously I need the space. Or it's like, there's a breathing fee. $30 a guest.
It seriously is. It's like mind blowing. It's like, it is no joke. I'm not going to say where, who, or what. But I said, this company, we want to have this many guests. We have this as our budget. We'd love to do it at your location. Please tell me what it would cost. Is it feasible if we want to do this on a weekend and we want to rent out your space or whatever? And she's like, you know what, Grace? All great news. It's like, she was like, Oprah, we have the date. It's in your budget. You can do everything. These are all the things you can get, and it's still going to be in budget. And then, great! And we were like, perfect. This is everything that we want. Then we talked to them on the phone. And the first thing is, all right, so we're just going over the quote that blank, blank, blank sent us. And she is like, oh, well, let me just give you the numbers right off the top. So if you want it on the weekend for the 4 days.
Don't tell them what we're actually paying for a wedding, but yeah.
Yeah, but like, it's going to be this, which was this plus this and equals this, and whatever it was $10,000 more than what they originally told us.
And like, to be honest, I can't even get over the fact that like $10,000 is something. I had no idea how much weddings cost until I started like having to plan one. I didn't even think weddings, like, my naive guess, if you were to ask me like what a wedding cost, I'd be like, I don't know, like $8,000, $7,000. But, and you can totally do that.
Yeah, you can.
But it's going to be, like, at a house. Like someone's house you know. Or, like,
yeah,
definitely not a destination. Or, like, you'll have to know your photographer and know your DJ. And, like,
yeah,
the photography and music are gifts. We don't know a photographer or a DJ.
I do. I know. Oh, right. We know him, but, like, I don't know. It's, like, one of those things where it's just so difficult. But anyway, so like it felt so deceptive because we had asked if it was feasible within our budget, you know, for everything that we wanted. And then like for it to make it possible for us to do it, we would be able to be there and have the wedding, but no one could eat, no one could drink, and we would have no photography, no music, and so we could get married and we could all just hang out and like kind of kumbaya.
It was just thousands of dollars, guys, just to show up that day and
be there.
Married.
Just be there.
Well, if I'm going to do that, I'll just do it at a courthouse.
Yeah.
And then I'll just have a kick-ass reception and honeymoon.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So, needless to say, we are feeling slightly discouraged. And it also, the lady was just really mean.
Oh, yeah, she was super condescending. She was like, just really we were like, we were expressing our confusion. We're like, oh, well, it's a little
confusing because that wasn't listed.
And she was like, instead of like explaining why or saying she was like, just like, even if it's BS, just apologize for the miscommunication. Just be like, I'm so sorry. I'm not sure like how you got that. Or, like,
what gave you that, or like that wasn't explained more clearly.
Like, our apologies. I'm really sorry. I understand that planning a wedding can be stressful.
Nope. Instead, it was
literally says, well, good luck, and like the end of the like then we both hung up. Just. And it was like the like not even like a genuine good luck, you know. It was like really
well, good luck. Because apparently
she was mad at us because we were like we got to like a place where we were like, this isn't like we're
like because in the initial email when we had requested the quote, an actual fee of $10,800 was not given to us in our original quote. And we're like, where did this come from? And instead of just like kind of like explaining and being a little bit more open and
she was just like, change 8 things about your wedding. And we're like, no.
And she's like, well, most brides we find come to realize that this, and this, and this. And we're like,
well, we can't do those things. She wanted us to get married on a weekday, first of all. And
like in the middle of the week.
We have a lot of friends that can't do that.
Yeah. Like,
we have to get married on a weekend. And we were like, that's really important. It has to be a weekend. And she's like, well,
good luck.
Good luck. Yep. And it was like, I mean, I wasn't like expecting her to be like, all right, it's inconvenient. Sure. $10,000 cheaper for you because you're special. Like, I knew that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, but it was also, I think it was just the complete lack of,
it was just good. It was like, and she also answered the phone like, hi, this is Linda. I hear you have some questions. Wouldn't you be like, hi, my name's Linda.
Congratulations!
I'm so excited to, like, start planning your day. You know?
No. Yeah, no. So, I got really frustrated. And, like, just sad panda, because this is probably the 3rd or 4th venue that we
got so close to being like, we're gonna book you.
And then it's like,
surprise!
And it's like we had a hotel, like a resort that we were looking at. Originally, they told us it was $200 a night for the rooms.
For each room.
And then it was $600 a night after all the fees.
And when you have 30 guests, that's, like, not a thing.
Mm-mm. So I think we're getting a little exhausted about everyone just lying. It feels like people are lying to us and being really deceptive.
I just wish there was a website that was like, it didn't have all these asterisks on it, where that if you follow the asterisk to the footnote at the bottom, it was like, plus a $900 million resort fee. Or like, plus a 60-day guest pass for each wedding guest. And it's like, why does my wedding guest need a pass? They're already paying for the hotel room.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're very, very just, ugh. So if any of you guys know some great places that aren't complete just asshats, that would be really great.
It's true. We would ideally like to do it somewhere warm. So if you, like, live somewhere warm, like Florida or California or Hawaii or wherever, Mexico, and you got married somewhere and it was, like, a good deal, let us know. We'd love to know, would do that. Yeah. Also, if you didn't have a destination wedding, if you just had, like, an at-home wedding, and you know some, like, wedding hacks or cool DIYs or anything that just like cuts costs and saves money and you just like have a good tip, let us know that too.
Yeah, that would be really cool because I think both of us are getting a little worn down on we're just disappointed.
And another thing is like, so we've gone on like 3 wedding calculator sites where they have you type in like your number of guests. Do you want a destination wedding? Do you want...
Is it going to be at a resort? Is it going to be at the... Like, you enter in everything.
You enter all these things, and it gives you, like, your wedding's probably going to cost...
Yeah.
So we've gotten a number for that. And every time we, like... Remember how I, like, said at the very end the price changed for all these places we almost committed to? So
The initial price is what it says.
What the wedding calculator says it's going to
Yeah.
be. And then when we go to book and they're like, surprise, there's all these hidden fees, it's literally like 30% more.
Yeah, 30 to 40% more.
Or, yeah, like almost twice as much.
Yeah.
And it's like, if like 3 wedding calculator sites say my wedding should cost this much, I must be looking at really expensive hotels or something. What am I doing wrong?
But we've even looked at, like, we've went to, like, affordable, like, like even, like, less, like, trying to find things, and it's just, like...
I think we literally Googled, like, cheap tropical wedding.
Yeah. We're just like, ugh. So, those are our struggles. I'm sorry I haven't daily vlogged in a while. It's not any of you guys. It's just the fact that I'm really busy, and usually when I get home, I just want to snuggle. I just like to snuggle.
But yeah.
But I miss you guys.
She does. Sorry this vlog is all about money, guys. I mean,
yeah,
we know we'll figure it out.
This is just my rant.
Yeah. It's just what we're dealing with in the moment. We'll figure it out. It's going to be great. We're going to have an amazing wedding.
We are. We will have an amazing wedding.
We've just hit a few...
Maybe we'll just have, like, an internet wedding.
Yeah.
Just, like, film. Like, just in here.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we've just hit a few road bumps. So, if
like,
you
7.
So, if you've been in our situation and you have some awesome advice...
let us know.
We'd love to know.
Otherwise, just... Please, I want just, like, 4 people to say... I'm sorry that everything sucks right now.
And if you don't have any advice, just be like, that's a bummer.
Yeah, that would just make me feel better.
Grace is looking for some sympathy.
I do. I'm so frustrated.
But we love you.
Alright, this is getting long.
Okay.
Splish, splash,
Waterfall, give a dog a bone.